Anyone who's watched my channel over the past few years knows that I like to make big compilations of the closest race finishes in different series. I do it for Cup, Xfinity, Truck, IndyCar, and I would have uploaded the F1 one publicly if not for insane copyright rules. But anyone who also looks at the NASCAR ones knows that I put a disclaimer that some finishes that are timed within the top 100 are left out. That is because I think around mid-2023, I took a look at some of these finishes because I kept getting comments that this can't be right. And so I looked at the finishes and I tried to go frame by frame, of the frame being about 1/3 of 1/10 of a second. And what I found was that a number of these finishes did not match that. So most of them, the finish margin is too short. A couple instances, I think the finish margin was actually too large relative to what it actually was. So I have omitted every single instance of that. But I feel like I should also give these finishes their due, because even by an error, they would be on a regular top 100 list. So here's all of the finishes that I have left out of the top 100 that would have made it there if I didn't go through everything with a fine-tooth comb.
They don't touch. Labonte gave him room. Not a lot of room.
But he got on the outside, and you know, that outside lane really seems to keep running. I still think he's in a whole lot for a while.
Mike side by side, down in turn one, coming up out of turn two.
Boy, Labonte is right there. He is not going to let this one get away.
I tell you, I'm sure Terry's going to drive on into turn three awful deep.
This is it. Skinner ekes out an advantage. Will Labonte cross and dive under? He'll try it. Single file off the corner. Labonte can't get there. Mike Skinner will go to victory lane.
White will fall this time on Joe Rutman. Ernie Irvan is jumping up and down. Tickled to death, I'm sure, to see this outcome. A lap to go. And it's Rutman's to lose. Bodine can't drive by from here, I don't believe. A truck-length difference as they haul him down into that 36-degree banking for the final time. Off turn 4 and headed for home. Ford is finally 1-1. Joe Rutman did the number, and it is a 1-2 sweep as Bodine comes across right on his tailgate. And finally, the F-150 will go to victory lane here at Bristol.
The two trucks are pretty equal right there. Maybe Resendez gets off the corner just a little better as the white flag comes out.
Chris Morgan shows him the white. Here we go. Final time around the 1.5 miles. Does Hornaday have anything left?
I think Sprague just bounced it off the wall.
And I think Resendez is gone. Hornaday's going. Resendez driving. Here goes Hornaday for the win. Hornaday makes the move around Resendez and goes way up the banking off the wall. Resendez has the lead again. Sprague will take second. Hornaday tried to make something happen. Here comes Barfield to third. Can he get there? And at the stripe, they touch. Resendez and Sprague sideways across the line. Dave Resendez wins. Sprague comes home in second spot. What a finish. What a finish.
Dion Hinsky unfurls the white flag. 1 lap remains in the 2001 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series season. Truck still on the lead lap. Musgrave in a Dodge leads a pair of Fords. Then a Chevy back in 4th spot with Setzer. David Starr is 5th. Here comes Musgrave. 4 truck lengths back is Crawford, then Wood. Crawford pedaling for all he is worth in this final lap. He would love to get his first win here, but it looks like Musgrave may hold on. Musgrave's advantage grows to 10 truck lengths in turns 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Here comes Ted Musgrave down for the checkered flag to bring down the curtain on the 2001 NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series season. Musgrave wins the Auto Club 200 at California Speedway.
Labonte. Ooh, look at Earnhardt almost to the grass as Purvis works Sterling Marlin down the racetrack. Wow, I'm telling you. Earnhardt was almost in the grass. White flag, last lap. Schrader and Labonte will slug it out for the lead. Look at this fight for third. Earnhardt has it. Marlin won. 2-car breakaway by 5-car lengths. It ain't over, boys. I'm telling you, these two guys in front of us stepped up.
Mike, if this was Daytona, it would make you move down the back straightaway, but the real place to make you move here is down the front straightaway because the start-finish line is almost going into turn 1.
Pearson there battling Tracy Leslie, but up front.
See, Dale and Sterling are coming at a high. They're much quicker than the 2 cars in front. They're going to have a shot at him right here in the crowd. And Dale, there he is. Somebody's going to have to block him or he's going to be right here.
Earnhardt pulling up on Labonte. Schrader takes it down. Labonte kind of pinned at the bottom, comes back up. Kenny Schrader's going to lead him. Here comes Earnhardt, and 3 abreast for second. Give second to Labonte. I believe Earnhardt is third by inches, and Marlin fourth. Purvis fifth. Kenny Schrader gets his second career win in the Busch Series and his first September 1989 at Dover.
We're back to racing.
Oh, no.
Quickly.
My man
down to the
quit.
inside. Schrader did not take off on the start.
Well, shows you how much I know.
Watch him, Chad.
Oh!
Watch him, Chad.
Here comes Spencer to the outside. Little went up to block once. As he comes up, Spencer looks down. They won't decide it here in turns 1 and 2. They'll go to the back straightaway. Behind them, Kenny Wallace, and a side-by-side battle for fourth.
That's a done deal. That was a great move on Chad's part.
Chad's moving to the inside. You see him going back and forth there, so he can't set up a direct draft on him. But if he lets Spencer get on that right side, I know something.
Well, I tell you, that's about the most erratic move I've ever seen on the last lap.
Neil Bonnet of Pocono. It may not happen in turn 3, but likely in the tri-oval.
I think Chad's got it.
Kenny Wallace has made a strong bid. He's in third place now as they come down the final straightaway. Kenny Wallace there.
Schrader out of gas. Here they come. Final time down into the tri-oval. Chad Little closes off the bottom. Spencer goes for the apron. He's not going to get there. And Chad Little wins the 2 fastest, longest races on the Busch Grand National Circuit. Starter holds the white flag. That's as close as David Green has been these last couple of laps. 1 lap to go.
Does he have anything, Mike?
Trouble, turn 4. Around goes Larry Pearson. All the way around. He grabs a gear and goes. We're going to race to the checker.
Yes, the track is clear as they come towards the checkered flag.
Labonte into turn 3. David Green comes right up. All but touches Labonte. Comes off the corner, and Bobby Labonte to win it.
Good race, good race. Phil Parsons, great job finishing third. Got a bunch of the cars slowed up. It's going to be a fight from third on back.
1 lap to go for Buckshot Jones. McLaughlin is in second. Third is LaJoy. Fourth is Kenny Wallace. Fifth is Bobby Labonte. Doug Hevron is in sixth. Now, does McLaughlin have anything here with the final half mile looming ahead? McLaughlin trying to chase down Buckshot Jones, who is in only his 18th race on the NASCAR Busch Series. This is for the win in Milwaukee.
Oh, look at this.
Here comes McLaughlin to the straight. I believe Buckshot got him by a 1.5 feet.
Back with the leaders.
White flag.
Final time around on this one.
Well, if Marlin has anything, he's got to start showing his hand. Here he is, making that high move again. Going to try to get a run off of him. Coming off this turn. He'll try to pass him going into turn 3.
Earnhardt's won an IROC here. He's won 2 400s. 4th of July, he's won 5 Busch Clashes.
Watch Earnhardt block and use that racetrack.
He's won 6 of the 300 races on Saturday. Seeking his 7th 125-mile qualifying victory, 5th in a row. Marlin trying to take it away as they come down off the corner. Here comes Sterling Marlin to the inside, down to the line. It's going to be Earnhardt.
And Ken Schrader running first, second, and third, and then Ernie Irvin. And behind Irvin, a tremendous battle for position involving several cars. Sneaks up on Ken Schrader. Boy, he had him a run going, and Michael exactly why. Ernie to the inside. He's got second. Now sets his sights on Dale Earnhardt as the cars approach corner number 4. They come into the tri-oval. This is see who wins the Winston Select 500.
White flag is out, 1 to go. Jimmy Spencer bears down. Bill Elliott comes after him. Here comes Schrader looking high. Don't think he has time enough now. It's between the Junior Johnson cars, Ned.
Yeah, Ernie Irvin went a little high there, lost some distance between the two front runners. Now he's going to have to fend off Ken Schrader. Here comes Elliott trying to move down on the inside. Now he goes to the outside as Spencer blocks him off there. Goes high and blocks him off up there.
What they need is a third dancing partner.
Elliott needs a little help to be able to get by, but he doesn't have any help.
Elliott,
everybody's pretty much on their own.
We'll take one more shot for sure in this tri-oval. Here he comes. Up to the outside. Guns it for the inside. Here we come for the finish. Coming to the stripe. It's Spencer.
Earnhardt gains a car length.
Just as they enter the corner there, he just cannot stay down like Earnhardt. White flag.
He's tough.
Boy. No matter who wins, I'm telling you, that's the drive of the year right there by Rick Master. Come back from such a wreck and to pull down on Dale Earnhardt like he's doing right now. Now that's Earnhardt's play right there. He does that.
Here comes Mast right to the bumper, slides it sideways, and Earnhardt holds him off to win the race and knock down his 7th Winston Cup championship.
Sterling Marlin brings them down into turn number 1. Perfect line.
Earnhardt trying to get under Dale Jarrett, but Jarrett's right on the bottom of the racetrack. There was no room there for that. They got to run. Jarrett's going to try it on the outside. Marlin closes that gap. Nowhere to go. No power to pass.
Stretch is covered into the 3rd turn. Final time. Sterling Marlin leads them down. Jarrett with that Ford in 2nd. Earnhardt Chevrolet right there. Sterling Marlin, who won the Daytona 500 the last 2 years, looking stout. Here they come for the tri-oval. Let's see if anybody's going to make a move.
Earnhardt tried it down on the inside, but there was no place to go. He comes up on the outside of Jarrett, but he won't make the pass. Sterling Marlin will win it.
Sterling Marlin has won the 27th annual Die Hard 500. Morgan McClure reigns on those restrictor plate tracks.
He'll get the white flag this time around. There's Earnhardt lurking in 2nd position off of corner 4. Terry Labonte gets the white flag, but still has his traffic to contend with.
Jeff Ledine had to come in for a splash of gas. Or a flat tire or something.
Now let's see, they're down to 4 or 5 car lengths.
And a slow car right around Earnhardt. He's right on his back bumper.
Let's see what strategy he pulls. Oh, Labonte is sideways but wins the race, crashes, and he wins anyway. How about that? Whoa!
Look at Andretti climb that wall.
That might have been a mistake here. You see Ricky Rudd looking on the inside, trying to get under him. No, he got right back in. That's a very strong race car to be able to pull out a line like that, right back up on the draft car. White flags out.
Pay lap coming up.
Rusty moves down out of the way. He'll let them fight it out.
Schrader fades up high.
Schrader's side by side now with the lead car of Ernie Irvin as they come down towards the back straightaway.
And he knows his teammate will go with him.
Andretti takes a look to stay behind Gordon. I thought he was going to come in.
Here comes Ernie back.
And Andretti was about to shoot up there to help Irvin, and Gordon didn't know which way to go.
Into 3, side by side. Ford on the inside, Chevy on the outside. Ernie Irvin leading by about 6 inches. Back comes Schrader. Here they come for the finish. They touch. They come to the line. Ernie Irvin pulls it off.
And And back in turn one, Jeff Gordon. He's closed up. He's on the back bumper with a lap and a half to go.
Whoa, don't go away. Who's going to win it? He got
Gordon almost made the contact with the wall.
Way high coming out of turn number 2. Let's see if he makes a bid in turn 4. Gordon tries, bobbles, doesn't. White flag out. One more lap to go. Irvin now stretches it out a little. Gordon has another run on him, though, on the low side of turn number 2. They're down the backstretch, and Gordon cannot make any headway. It looks like that Ernie Irvin may have him. They're in the third and fourth turns again. Gordon closes in. Here they come off the corner to the line. It's Ernie Irvin winning the Miller 400 over Jeff Gordon. Wow. What a great way to start or end the first half of the season. And
watch Earnhardt. He's several car lengths behind John Andretti.
He's laying back.
He's laying back.
Sure.
Now Andretti's going to stop and wait for Earnhardt to catch him. Good move by John Andretti.
All kinds of things being played out here as Andretti is bringing him down very, very slowly. It's up to him to set the pace. He can begin to accelerate whenever he wants to. And now he picks up the club as the white